Good morning, people of the internet. I don't know. I have terrible at intros. Welcome. We're back with more D&D. And unfortunately, we are down a person today because they aren't feeling very good. So they are recovering. According to May, they're dead, but I don't believe her.
Is that?
But welcome, everybody. Do a quick recap of last week's session. Our group encountered a dragon that Hyon was able to persuade to leave in a way that I didn't properly plan out. That's on my fault. They persuaded the dragon. He breathed on them a little bit, gave them a buff. They then went to a mill that they thought had all their gold, but later came to find out that the person had lied to them. Then, seeking the governor after taking a rest, came into the conclusion that the governor was not at the keep. Confronting a dragonborn who was challenging their strongest fighter to battle. Leela took the plate, stepped up to the challenge, and got her butt kicked. She now has a cool scar, though. And after many questions and answers and so forth, they have decided to take up their two carriages. One from the merchant caravan they were with that was murdered brutally, and the other one they were given with all their gold and the new items and accessories they had all received. And decided to take up arms to travel to find the raiders' main camp. So setting out in the early mornings as the sun rose, our adventurers started their journey, and we are now left with them currently on a cart heading... Did I write this part down, actually? Please tell me I was smart enough to write that down. I did not write the direction. Traveling east. So the group is now traveling eastwards along the road, as they are vigilant in trying to find any sign of the raiders from last night. So what are you all doing in this moment as you're traveling?
I am petting my very beautiful white tiger.
So you summoned your white tiger?
Yes, just for cuddles.
What is that?
It's the beast I can summon now. For some reason, I got this revelation, this skill I can use, and I just summon it for cuddles.
Wait, this is new. Have you always been able to do this?
No, just one night that it came to me, and I summoned it, and here it is.
And you're sure it's friendly? It looks kind of scary.
No, it's friendly. It's friendly. She's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna attack people unless I tell her to. She's fine.
Can I pet her?
Yeah, of course.
Does she bite me?
No, she doesn't.
It feels like electricity.
I know, right? So fluffy.
My hand's tingly.
I love her so much.
What's her
My
name?
spirit animal fun with the manifesto, thank you.
Who's currently driving the cart?
I have no idea. It's not me.
Oh, obviously, Hyon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hyon is driving the cart.
That's why he can't hear any of us.
Now, Hyon's busy in his mind today.
What's the cat's name? What is it?
I've been thinking about it, and I'm gonna name her Cloud. But she's puffy
Oh,
like a cloud.
she kind of does look like a cloud. Yes, that is a good name.
Ah, thank you.
I think all things should be named after what they look like. And I point at myself. Red.
Can one of you give me a perception check real quick?
On it.
Or all of you can.
Alice-
It's up to you guys.
I almost pressed deception. I'm very distracted by my tiger.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean,
Leela being the
fuck, wait, is
perceptive
it
one
me
with a
or, like-
natural 20.
Sorry, but like, fuck, is it me or like I don't know? Everyone keeps cutting out, it like going like super quiet and then like going back
Oh.
up. Is it me?
That might be me. I've put Chris back on because my mic is for some reason super sensitive today and it was picking everything up.
Is it everyone or
okay.
just
It's Kara and Mei. I hadn't noticed it on Setsuna.
I'm not doing anything.
I haven't noticed that on May.
Oh,
I'm not doing anything.
I
it just
haven't
happened.
noticed.
Let us know if it is happening now.
Yeah,
For me or for May?
for both of you.
watered toaster strudels? Anything happen?
No, not for you.
Huh.
Ah, so it's okay.
Is it bad enough that you can't hear what we're saying?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like you go like really quiet and I can't hear anything.
That is...
Check your Discord settings, Yasha. Maybe something changed in your settings by accident.
Yeah, it might be worth just shut it, like fully close it, system tray close it, open it again. If it's still doing it, go settings divings, because that doesn't sound right, especially if no one else is hearing it.
Yeah, so it's might be me. Okay, wait, I'll just close everything real quick. Oh my god, where's Discord?
Always gotta be some issues.
Oh,
Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties as always.
hey, this time it's not on your end.
It's always on my
Have
end,
we,
even when it's not on
have we
my end.
had technical difficulties before?
Technically, I think we did. Probably. I don't know if we did.
I don't think we have.
I think it's okay. I don't know, I mean I can't really tell right now. It seems to be
My
okay.
name is Kara the Hestia. I am a bee bo 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 bo.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Yippee! Maybe?
I'm joined.
Was that good to
My
you?
name is Baby. I'm a certified gremlin, and I love driving people insane.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it was me. I don't know.
All good. Let's go.
All right.
Uh,
What
Now
does
that,
Leela see with a big 20?
Leela can see tracks heading southwards down the trail. From what she can tell from those tracks come both ways, heading towards Green Rest and heading away from it. And the tracks heading away are much deeper than the tracks heading toward.
oh, I point.
Interesting. Are they similar-sized feet?
From what Leela can tell, they look like the tracks from the kobolds, the cultists, and all the other mix of fiends and creatures you guys had
So-
experienced.
If the
Oh.
tracks
Oh.
are deeper heading away from the town,
They
that
are
must mean that
stealing.
they are carrying something heavy with them.
They are stealing.
Well, yes, we know this. We are going to steal back from them
Yes.
with
Are
lots
we?
of violence. Oh, yes. Well,
Yes.
Luna, the kobolds stole lots of gold and jewelry and stuff, and these are all the pretty shiny things that can buy everything we want. And as far as I know, that's the whole point of living, is to get as much of that stuff as possible.
Yes.
So we're gonna take it all from them.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
We take.
And we're allowed to take because they were bad.
Yes, they are bad, so we can take.
Yes.
We
I
are
love
good.
when they are bad and we can take.
Yes.
I really don't know why you're trying to reason with me like I'm the baby of the group or trying to stop you. I was just asking.
Literal God interjecting here. Wouldn't your character technically be older than everybody else?
Shush! They don't know that.
What is a baby?
We don't. What's a baby? What's a Red baby is when mommy and daddy love each other very much.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And they go to the bedroom and close the door, and there's a bunch of sounds, and then at some
Yes.
point mommy gets
That's it.
really fat.
Okay.
And
Did she
then
eat too much soup?
no, I think
It's a
I don't
bun
know.
in the oven. It's a bun inside of her. Yeah.
yeah,
fun.
and then mommy screams a lot,
Uh-huh.
and that's what comes out of mommy's a baby.
A baby. But what is a baby? It comes out of a mommy. But
It's
what is
a
a baby?
teeny
a very-
tiny, tiny human or whatever species, small.
It's a very, very, very
Oh.
small species
Oh.
of living being.
Yes,
I think I understand. Is this where children come from?
yes,
I see. I nod. I nod
Yes.
sagely.
yes.
Are you guys gonna
Fine.
take the
Okay.
south path that you see? Or are you just gonna keep
God,
going?
we're having the child talk. Come on.
Yeah. We'll follow the tracks. Well, I mean, we're definitely hot on the tail of these cultists.
Mm-mm.
That's very much what we'd kind of set our heart and mind on, and our purse strings on. So we'll stay in pursuit of those tracks.
For sure.
As you travel along the tracks and follow through the land, the grass, and so forth that has sparse tracks in between with large swaths of grass flattened and so forth, you come across a region with steep rocky plateaus. I wrote this down wrong. Steep-sided rocky plateaus replace the gently rolling hills. The land between the plateaus is largely flat. You got outcroppings and wandering streams between each of the area as you travel through. The plateaus are about 50 to 100 feet above their surroundings. And from the perception that Leela had earlier, they are very difficult to climb.
We're kind of boxed in by these steep cliffs.
Kind of. They're not close to the path you're on, but if you were to go near them, it would be difficult to get away.
So it's a drop, not like an upwards cliff. It's a downward cliff.
It's basically like a giant rock jutting from the ground that's kind of creating cliffs.
Is this an immediate danger to us, or is the road kind of navigates quite safely around this stuff?
It's safe. You'd have to go through a bit of forest and pathways to get there, but
I mean, we'll keep going along the trail as long as the carriage can keep up. If it gets too dangerous for the carriage, we can hop out and go on foot.
Yes.
as the group continues traveling, about another hour passes or so before you finally catch sight of a smoke trail jutting from a small area between between two hills that you can easily tell somebody has made camp.
I'll point it out and get Hyan to stop the carriage.
And he stops the carriage quite easily.
Okay, that could be our target. Did you say that it's like coming from? Do we just have sight of the smoke trail?
You see the smoke trail, it's blocked by a decent sized hill. You can't see beyond the hill, but you just see the smoke.
If we climbed the hill, would we possibly have a good like vantage point down on the camp below it, on the other side of it?
From what you can see currently, yes.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
let's moor up the carriages. Is there anywhere we can kind of stash the carriages nearby, whether it be off the road and a little bit out of sight?
There's a decent little forest area with dense trees along the way
Yeah.
that you could probably stash it there.
We'll stash the carriage, and then start making our way over to that smoke trail.
I'm just gonna remove that from the thing.
If either of you two have any other ideas or plans or don't want to do anything, just let me know. But I think I'll point and steer.
Don't worry, take point.
So you all travel to the hill after you station your wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna like quietly, bow drawn and like we're all like rapier in hand. Yasha's got or Leela's got her battle axe out. We're just gonna slowly creep up the side of the hill until we can peek over it and see down to the campfire below, stealth style.
I got a hammer actually, but yeah.
You got a hammer?
Yeah, I got a hammer last time.
Oh.
Yeah,
the
she got a
is
hammer from the
huge,
general.
Very nice.
The governor,
Yeah,
mayor
big.
person.
Big hammer.
Big hammer.
Big hammer.
Big hammer break bone.
Mm-hmm.
As you near the bend of the hill, not the bend of the road, bend of the hill, you can start hearing noises. It still seems it's a distant ways away from you. As you reach the final peak, you can clearly see the smoke trail of a cooking campfire, where you can see a group of 4 human cultists and about 8 kobolds in the middle betwixt these 2 hills and this decently sized, I don't want to say ravine, but space between the hills. It is a very flat land with that looks like rocks have landed from the overarching spires. Words are escaping me today. But you can see them all circled around a campfire. Actually, you see the humans circling around the campfire from this distance. And the kobolds are off a little bit of ways. None of them can see you because they're not paying attention at all. And that you can easily spot from this distance. But you see the humans arguing over something, while the kobolds are doing kobold things. It actually doesn't say anything what they do.
They'll
If
probably
you-
be doing like the bitch work of the group, like chopping
Yeah,
down
they're-
wood or yeah.
Yeah, they're tending to this makeshift camp that they've put in this very open area.
Yeah, little busy worker bees, like making funny little noises while they do it, like.
Now, if you want to
They're
glean more,
kobolding.
you can do a perception check or whatever you guys want to do.
Let's see if we can hear them from here, but I'm kind of curious what they're talking
I wanna
about.
perceive.
Yeah,
Me
I'd like to
too.
perceive too.
Oh, I'm hating this today.
Leela is the only one that can hear. Leela, you can hear them arguing. Gosh darn kobolds. From one of them. From the other one, you can hear, this hen's gonna taste good. And the other one, you can hear, that's not how you cook it, you morons. What are you? And the other one goes, I'm an idiot sandwich. I'm kidding, he doesn't say that. The other one just kind of, you don't really hear what the other one says. He's just grunting.
Oh.
The kobolds are just murmuring. They sound angry. That's about all you can hear.
Yo, they're cooking up there.
Seems like the kobolds are quite poorly treated.
Yeah.
If we attack, what if we subdue the humans first and then see if we can tell the kobolds to flee?
Oh. Turn the kobolds friend.
I'm not sure we could do that. But it's
Neutral.
possible that if their leaders are dead, they might not want to fight anymore, and it'll just save time.
Yeah, that's true.
They are quite small and cute. I don't have much appetite for slaughter of them.
Yeah, that is true. If they're not aggroed, it's easier to not fight.
I wouldn't mind talking to one of those cultists either. Maybe we could knock one out. You have a hammer.
I do have hammer
Do you
bomb.
think you could try? Yeah. Do you think you could try and go for a non-lethal blow on one of the cultists? Knock one out,
Yeah,
and then we can interrogate them afterwards.
yeah.
Because we don't know anything yet about what they were doing in the town, or any information about. I mean, I've heard them referred to as a cult. Cultists believe in stuff, right? We don't even know. We don't even know what they believe, what they worship.
Maybe they believe in big white tiger.
I think they maybe believe in Big Dragon. They said they were a dragon cult.
Mm-mm.
Do you think maybe they worship the blue dragon?
No, maybe.
Actually, mentioning the blue dragon, Red's gonna check the skies, just kind of like almost like subconsciously by instinct. Still very shit-panted by the previous experience.
There's no dragon in the sky right now.
Shit panted.
It is a very clear blue sky with no blue dragons in sight.
What
What
time
an
of day?
expression.
How long have we been traveling so far from town?
You left at daybreak,
Yeah,
so
we did.
around 7, and you've been traveling for a couple hours, so I'd say about almost noonish.
Makes sense.
A
If
little
they're
bit
eating,
before
if they're
noon.
setting up camp for food. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they didn't have breakfast leaving town.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's about 11, almost 12ish.
What's the approach down this hill like? Is there any does it look like we can I don't even know, sneak into their camp? We need to get some robes. Let's steal some robes off these cultists, and then we could maybe stealth or deceive some in the future.
Oh yeah.
I
That's a
think
good
we're
idea,
probably-
Red.
We're probably just gonna kill these guys, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
we need to make it too complicated. Do we see any treasure? That's a good point. Do we see any treasure? Do they have loot, like visibly, like sacks or chests or anything like that?
From what you can see, they don't seem to have much. Mainly their gear, their weapons, and armor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a small sack or two, but it doesn't seem like they've collected anything noteworthy from what you can glean from their trove right now.
Do you have any carriage or caravan clothes? Maybe they're inside.
Yeah,
DM
that's a
said
good
no.
question.
Okay.
Wait, what? I didn't hear what you said. I thought you were still in character. What'd you ask?
If they have like a caravan or a cart nearby, maybe they're inside of it. The treasure, I mean.
From what you can see, it's just four cultists and 8 kobolds around a campfire with some sacks and stuff strewn about.
Okay. So this might not be the loot that we've been looking for, but they're still members of the cult. They're still dangerous. Maybe Straggler's the slowest member of the group, right? And I don't really want to overtake them and have them following behind us. I think it's best if we just drop down there and do what we do best.
Yeah. I can try to bonk one of them for you.
Yeah, that might be the most useful
Yeah.
thing we get out of this. Is actually, yeah. Let's
Some
let's
info.
try and subdue the 4 humans first,
Mhm.
and then we can see if we can get the kobolds to like scatter.
Mhm.
Just to see if they will. Maybe they're very loyal and they'll fight to the death. We don't really know anything about them, so
Mm.
I think this is probably the best chance we'll get, really, to learn more about what's going on here and who these people are.
Mm-hmm.
Luna, Hyon, are you guys ready to fight?
Sure.
Hyon
I wanna see
nods.
I want to see how my little Taga does.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to draw my shiny new rapier. I'm going to cast. Where are my new spells?
What's
I
wrong?
ate them, sorry. Not
I'm going
hungry.
to cast magic weapon on the sword, but it's not in my character sheet for some reason. Did it not save?
I will be using Hyon during combat situations. So I get to learn how to play a character I have no idea how to play.
Yeah. Just like there's just some spells and stuff I want to get done before we start combat. How far away from them are we right now, like feet wise?
Let me see if the book says anything about that. It doesn't say, but I'm gonna say you guys. Let's see, if you're at the top of a hill. Let me grab the ruler for this map real quick. I want to say you're maybe top of the hill, about 80 feet away.
Oh, I
80
can
feet?
try shooting them in the eye. Too
Oh, we
far.
can get closer. No, Mei, you have so what range does your weapon say?
You should have pretty decent range with that.
Yeah, so it works
How do
like
I know?
well, your weapon will tell you what the range is.
You should just click on the
Range
weapon and it should tell you.
150.
150?
Yeah, it says
There you
150.
go. You're well in range then to shoot.
I can try shooting them in the eye!
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Can I try shooting them in the eye?
You can. Let me grab a cultist token real quick. Let me put the book down real quick, since you guys are getting ready for combat.
Man, I'm tired of that ad. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead and roll for hit.
Please. Yes!
That hits.
Damn,
Go ahead
nice.
and roll for damage real quick.
Woohoo!
Alright, give me a second. Get the map, that field all set.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast my mage armor and my magic weapon.
That's the wrong thing.
As well as pre-battle preparation.
Wait, was it 8? Yeah, it was. I wrote it down correctly. That's the,
Are we doing initiative?
yeah, go ahead and roll for initiative real quick.
Shoot them in the eye.
I'll roll for Hyon. He sadly got an 8. Roll for the enemies, which... Oh, start combat.
Wait, how do
Holy
I roll
shit.
initiative
No, wait a
for my
minute.
beast?
They didn't roll right. They couldn't have all got 12.
Yeah.
What's up?
How do I roll initiation for my beast?
I think it.
It shares your initiative. It acts on your turn.
Yeah, it acts as your bonus action from what we remember, what we read last time.
Okay.
How? They could then all roll 15s. Come on, game. Really? Okay, I don't know how to fix that. Okay, so which cultist were you targeting? Does it really matter which one you want to go for? Just say a random one.
Cultist A.
A?
Yeah.
Alright, you deal 7 damage to him. Why can I not? There we go. He has 7 damage. He gets struck right in the eye. Well, shoulder, because he's not dead. He gets struck right in the shoulder, and he goes into a panic and falls down. The 3 other cultists are shocked as they look up to see 4 crazed warriors start charging at them. The kobolds immediately panic and dash off. So they all dash off real quick. I'm putting them down here, so they are technically out of combat. They may return. They may not return. So for right now, we'll ignore the kobolds in this instance, because I don't want to delete them and then bring them all back again. You also have a surprise round because you are surprising them.
Yippee.
So with that,
Shooting thing in the shoulder works.
if you want to, Kara, throw some battle music on real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go with... Let's try this one. I don't think we've used this one yet.
All right, with that, the first person to go will be Red. So you are up, Red.
Okay, so I've got my yeah, so just before the battle started, I activated my mage armor and magic weapon. So both a shimmer of magic is around me, and my sword is glowing faintly red. It's a little far here. Ooh, I've something new I could maybe do here. What's the range? Range is 60 feet. Oh, this is fun. How far away am I from this? Oh, I'm in range. Perfect. So I'm going to travel. I've got a lot of new things I can do. Just bear with me. Oh, it does increase my movement speed. Perfect. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start humming a tune. As I do, the humming kind of reverberates magically, and it is my blade song, which I will activate. And as I begin to hum, my body kind of blurs a little bit, and my step gets quicker, and I get a ton of bonuses. So when I'm in my blade song, I get +2 to my AC, I get 10 extra speed, I get advantage on acrobatics check, and I get a +2 to con saves to make concentration checks. So in my blade song, I'm going to move a little closer. I don't want to get too close to them. Oh gosh. Let's fan out a bit. I want to get away from the kobolds. I'm going to move over here.
The kobolds have technically run off into the nearby forest, so they're technically out of combat.
They all run away?
Yeah, that's what it actually says in the book.
Oh, perfect.
But I didn't want to remove them because they might come back.
Yeah, of course, of course. Oh, that. I mean, that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. We were right then that there's some tension. In that case, this fight might be a bit easier. I'm just going to stay nearby here. I'm just going to move to here, and I'm going to ready an attack action if anyone gets close to me. I don't want to blow all of my spells on what could be quite an easy fight. I've already used 2, as it is, just preparing for this. So, yeah, I can't get in range to attack, so I'm just going to kind of get to a good position, get some sure footing under my ground, and I'm going to ready an attack in case one of them charges at me. So, I will attack whoever gets into range first. Comes into my range first, if any of them try and attack me. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Next one will be Luna. You're up. As you see the cultists start scrambling for their weapons. They're surprised, they're scrambling, they're trying to figure out what's going on as they see you guys charging in, brutally shooting them.
Oh, and I keep shooting because I'm in range! I have a personal vendetta against Cultus A, don't ask me why, so I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Go ahead and roll for initiative. Or not roll. Roll for initiative again.
Actually, I should probably get close so my beast can attack too.
Well, I think your beast can just move separately from you. So you could stay back here and shoot and send your beast in to attack.
Does it
I
say?
think. I mean, that's how a normal pet would work, but I don't know if a spirit beast has like a tether or something.
Yeah, I would think it wouldn't. Just as long as it, doesn't... Car's correct. That's what chat says.
Oh,
it doesn't
probably
have
do
a
need a
movement
token.
limit. The
I'm
beast
greedy.
doesn't. So
We probably do want a token for the beast so we know where it is.
Okay, I will grab a... I'll grab a sticker.
Sticker.
do I have stickers now?
Find something.
Go.
Yeah, this will have to do for now. Until we can get a proper token.
Aw,
Oh my god, it's a chicken!
It's a rug.
it's a bear rug.
Stat sheet, so a token would be a good idea. Okay, let's see if I get a token.
Damn. Oh,
What happened?
I'm just looking at this. Flattened. Oh no.
It's like you bonked it on the back, Yasha, with the hammer and it went.
Yeah.
It's like when Mario jumps on a Goomba.
Wait, what do you mean the bee has
Yeah.
its own stat sheet? I don't see it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
we looked
confused
at it last
about.
week. We looked at it last week when you picked it. Beast of the Land has a set stat sheet.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wouldn't I be able to open it up? How do I open that up?
I'm just trying to see if there's a way to
If you go
actually put it on the
Features and
field.
traits, it might be in your character sheet.
What is it called again?
It was like Beast of the Land.
Yeah, Beast of the Land.
It's not showing up in my thing.
It's a whole description here with stats and shit. Is that it?
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like it. If you got stats, it should be.
Wrong thing.
It has traits, it has actions. It has the primal companion beast, restore beast.
Does it have...
I mean, to be honest, all you really need to know is health, AC, movement speed, and the attack for now.
Yeah.
C 16, HP 20, speed is 40 feet, climb is 40 feet.
Alright, just make sure you pay attention when you use that until we can figure out how to get a token for him. You'd think there'd be one for that, but it's not showing up for me. So it's up to you how you want to handle the turn.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna try and hit the cultist A again. Let me see, let's see, heat. Okay.
That definitely misses. I'm kidding. It hits.
What?
The cultist gained the power of God and decided to say, just kidding. Now go ahead and roll for
I did
damage.
something. Okay.
And your second arrow that you loose goes straight between his eyes. Because you were just like, I don't want to hit the eye today. I want to hit between the eyes. It goes right between the eyes as he's about ready to grab his weapon. And he turns to face you and it goes straight through. And he falls over dead. Onto a sword. And he's now dead.
Oh, he dies! Okay, cool.
Yippee!
Yippee! Hey, I killed one! Yo! Okay, so...
Murder, yippee!
So, in that case, my cute tiger will go and try attack cultist B. And I see that he has a... Wait,
Isn't
he
it
doesn't have
40?
a
Movement
hit?
does it have?
Huh?
How much movement does your beast have?
That's a speed, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
speed.
40.
So it would be able to get to...
Well, it depends on where your
about
beast
here.
is.
If you use the ruler. But we said it'll be here, right?
Yeah. What's his attack range, does it say?
Da.
The attack is small, it's a melee attack.
Yeah, it's small. It says 5 feet. It has to be right in front of his face.
So, yeah, it's not close enough. It can get close, but it won't be able to attack.
I wasn't
And
able to get
close.
I wasn't able to get close enough for my turn either. I think Leela's also gonna have it.
Move closer. Like around here?
You can put it in line with me. Because I also moved like 40 feet.
Yeah, about 40 feet would be... I don't know if you
Yeah.
can see the ruler.
We can't.
Okay. It'd be right here. And this square would be 40 feet. But you can put it wherever you want.
No, it's alright. Wait, okay, there we go.
Woof.
Alright, anything else for your turn?
He's not 5 feet close to the cultist bee, isn't he? She, sorry. It's a sheep.
I mean, technically, where you put them in the ruler from the head to that, it is technically within 5 feet. And I will allow it.
Oh!
I mean, the space it was on to the cultist bee is 55 feet.
Oh, it is? So it's technically not.
I really... this not playing with a grid is leaving a lot of wiggle room to movement. And, like, I don't know, maybe that's not a bad thing if we were like, yeah, let's just, abuse it and, like, stretch it out. But, like, on a grid, it's very cut and dry how far away 50
Yeah.
feet is.
So you will not allow it, or you will allow it?
Right now, no. Let's just keep moving on.
Okay.
You just put them close
It's
to
like,
it.
it was like 55 feet. If we allow it, we're setting a weird precedent with how movement works.
So yeah, your tiger gets close and just glares angrily at the cultists as they scramble for their weapons, as they are getting ready to grab their weapons.
Tiger
So-
use glare.
Anything else for your turn?
I don't think so. I kill a cultist. I'm settled.
All right, Hion's turn. Hion shakes himself awake as he realizes he's been daywalking this entire time. Let's see, what is his movement speed? I'm gonna get used to this. Where do you see movement speed again?
It's just speed.
Oh, 30 feet.
Isn't it?
He
Yeah,
can
near
move
the top of that.
And he is. I'm gonna move him into this square real quick so that he's properly in a square. So he's gonna move. He's gonna move about 25 feet to get closer to the cultists. I don't know if exactly that's how he plays. What spells does he have? What does he have?
You can do Firebolt. It's a cantrip that's got decent range, decent damage.
I don't see Firebolt.
It's a cantrip. Oh, wait, hang on. I think he uses Eldritch Blast, actually.
Yeah, he has Eldritch Blast,
Yeah.
which is
my bad.
120
I got
feet,
that
so
mixed
he can easily do that. So he's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at Cultist C in the back. So let's see, Eldritch Blast with a +6. 21!
Wow.
Let's go!
And he's gonna fire off that Eldritch Blast for 10 damage, obliterating that cultist on the spot. The cultist just got game checked.
He got turned to ashes.
Yeah, that cultist just got his face blown off. His face gets blown off as the cultist just dies immediately and crumbles to the ground. You now have 2 cultists left. Okay, that's Hion's turn. And finally, Leela's turn. I accidentally hit the next button. So Leela, you're up.
Okay. I use my movement speed.
Just moving you guys into squares.
Yeah, I use my movement speed. 35 brings me over here. And now I am closer. Let me see. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna rage this time, because we only got 2 guys, and we're trying to subdue one of them.
I'm already regretting the spells I casted, I'm not gonna lie. I might not even do anything this fight.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've been looking through my thing, oh my god, I wanna play with it so bad, right? But like, it's like we have 2 guys left, and we're trying to subdue
Yeah,
at least
plus-
one of them.
Plus, it's
To, like,
possible
get
these guys are just a bunch of chumps, right? And all the loot, because there's no ambush drakes with
Yeah.
these guys, right? So like,
Yeah, exactly. So this might just be like just your regular level 1 goons, you know?
yeah.
Like
You're
not
a
the.
level 1 goon.
I'm a level 3 goon. Excuse you. So, so what can I do? So, as a bonus action, was it a bonus? Hold on. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've had like this whole time to look through my things, and I have been looking through my things. However, okay, so I use my cloud giant, the cloud chant. It's a bonus action, and that allows me to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see. So, up to 30 feet. So, so that's 21 feet. I'm gonna teleport myself right over here. Or maybe actually, hold on. No, behind those guys is a little better. So that I don't block this little creature over here. So, right over there behind them. So I'm very close to them. I'm like... Just imagine you see this creature in the distance. It's big, and then suddenly it's behind you.
It's massive, 8-foot tall person.
Yeah, she was 8. Yeah, 8 feet. So yeah, this humongous shadow of a creature, just appearing behind, just towering over you. Just hello. I am going to grab one of you now.
I will proceed to grab one of you now.
I will proceed to grab one of you now. Yeah, so if I could grapple one of them.
Roll to grapple.
Yes.
Do you know about grapples, Setsuna?
I don't know it particularly. I've seen people do it. I just don't know how it.
Yeah, it's a
works.
contested, and chat, feel free to help out here because I don't have it written in front of me. But I believe it's a contested strength, or is that athletic strength? Hold on.
It says strength or dexterity.
Okay, strength and dexterity.
Yeah, so I can choose. The target must succeed a strength or a dexterity
This is
check.
your attack, by the way, Yasha.
Yes, I know. And it's an unarmed, so I would roll an unarmed strike to hit.
Okay, so it's a dex or strength check against both.
So
is it a saving throw or a modifier?
Target must succeed a strength or a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So is dexterity saving throw is it 18?
DC.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled an 18.
I rolled 22 to grapple.
All right, you succeed. He stands ready to grab his weapon as you blink out of existence, or however your ability works, as you appear behind him, and he sees it, and he's immediately grappled in by your arms, and as you squeeze him, he is now completely immobile as he struggles and screams like a little girl.
I lift him up in the air. I'm like, Red, I got this one.
Good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
And that would be my turn.
And which cultist do you grapple? B or D?
Right. B.
B? Alright. It's cultist B's turn now. So how does grapple work on their turn?
They get a chance to break the grapple. A grappled creature can use its action to escape, but so what a grapple does is it makes this person's speed 0, so they can't move anywhere.
It's 5e.
But they can still attack. So they would only need to break the grapple if it wants to run away.
Okay, so you can still attack while grappled.
Yes.
Is there any modifiers to that, or is it just normal?
Nothing is affected except a movement speed.
Okay. Well, cultist B will go to attack you. 2 different versions of 5e. Grappling, here it is. I turn to the page magically. A creature can grapple another creature. Creatures surgically grapple using an armor strike. Many monsters. Grapple condition, successfully grappling a creature gives it the grapple condition. 1 grapple per hand. Creature must have a hand free to grapple another creature. Escaping a grappled creature. A grappled creature can use its action to make a strength or dexterity check against the grappled escape. DC. Any condition on itself. On a success, the condition also ends that the grappler has been incapacitated. Okay. That's actually it. That's what it says in the player's handbook.
Yeah, so is it the same or is there something different?
He can do normally. It's just he's gotta, if he wants to escape, then he has to.
Yeah, but he only needs to escape if he wants to run. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing the grapple does to him is it makes his speed 0. So he can't go anywhere until the grapple's broken. But if all that cultist wants to do on his turn is attack Leela, he can still do that.
Yeah, and he is, because he's
No penalties, no negatives.
he's grappled,
whatsoever.
so he's gonna ready his blade as best he can while he's being held by Leela with a 17. Does that hit?
What?
Does a 17 hit Leela?
Yeah.
Alright, and he's gonna roll for damage. You take 6 points of slashing damage. As he,
Yay.
being grappled by this very monstrous person that he is being held by, grabs his blade and starts trying to, like, stab you or cut you, whatever he can do, and he cuts you a little bit for... And that is Cultist B's turn. Cultist D is next. Seeing his one friend get his head blown off and the other friend get 2 arrows placed in him, he is going to go ahead and just attack Leela since she's right there beside him. So he will also get his scimitar ready as he has picked up his weapon and readied against you. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. You will take 3 points of damage. As he readies up and he strikes it, and he just kind of clips your arm a little bit, giving you a little blade cut.
Biffed it.
And that's all he can do. And Red, you're up again.
Hey. So which is the one that which
Cultist B is
cultist
grappled.
Right. So Red is going to elegantly like leap and glide through the air and make a attack against Cultist D. This is going to be, because of my magic weapon, +1 to hit.
Okay. So what is going on?
I'm gonna guess I miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 9 to hit, but yeah. Okay, I've still got my dagger, so in my other hand, so I'm going to. This will just be normal. There's no plus to this. Well, maybe I should stick to spells. That is the end of my turn. Let me move my character. So I wanted to move like I'd say I'd be down. Oh, hang on. Do I get flanking? How does that work again?
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, then
I got the books.
Is there any new rules for flanking?
Oh, there was another thing to the grappled. I'll read it in a minute. I don't see anything about flanking in the player's manual.
It's an optional rule. I guess we've never discussed it. I'm reading it on D&D Beyond. flanking and combat. This is on the forum. Okay, so is there no 5e specific rule for flanking?
There's nothing in there. There's no description in
No
here.
worries, no worries. They might have taken it out. It might not be in the new system. That's absolutely fine. Flanking tends to be quite overpowered anyway, so I'm not surprised. That is the end of my turn then.
Okay. Luna, you're up next.
All right. Okay, let's see. Cultist D is still alive, which is nice. It's nice. All right, let's see if I can roll to hit. Where's my? Here it is. Please hit.
Who are you trying to hit?
Oh my god, Cultist D. I don't think it hits.
It does not. Your arrow whisks right past him.
All right. Okay. In that case, let's move the tiger closer to the D, Cultist D, so he can hit with the claws. And I don't see that it has like a hit point, so yeah, I guess it just hits.
There should be something.
I can't roll for hit. There's nothing there.
You might not be able to roll it, but it will still have a. What does it say next to the attack?
Let me see. Beast strike, melee attack, roll +5, reach 5 feet, hit.
So you said melee attack +5?
Yeah. And hit was 1d8 +5.
Okay, so just roll.
So it's a d20 +5 to hit.
Yes, just roll a d20 and then we'll add 5 to that.
Alright. A d20, right?
Yep.
d12, d20. Roll.
All right, and then if you add 5, that's a 21, so that hits.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
so...
Then-
damage.
And deals 5 damage. It's a claw attack.
Yeah. Claw attack, let's see. It's a beast strike, melee attack, roll +5.
So as your white tiger familiar rolls up to it, however you want it to move, and it readies its claws and strikes the cultists, and his manly chiseled jaw gets flayed in the wind as his kneecaps get scraped by the claws. And his chiseled jaw just flows in the wind, all epic-like. Anything else for your turn?
No, that will be it.
Alright, that brings to Hion's turn. So Hion, still being in his lucid dream state, is just going to fire off another Eldritch Blast at the Cultist D. With a 25.
Damn.
Man.
Dealing 7 points of damage as he obliterate the cultist, but respecting the cultist's chiseled jawline, goes for his balls instead and explodes his balls as he deals 7 damage to his balls.
You can't reproduce now.
And technically, now that cultist B is still subdued, are you... So let's see, cultist B is now the only one left, and he is currently grappled in Leela's arms.
Probably still need to knock him out.
Yeah, so...
How do we do that?
Probably you hitting him with the hammer and doing non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
How do I do non-lethal damage?
You just say I'm doing non-lethal damage.
Okay, slowly.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll bonk him with a hammer.
25 hits.
So that was nat 20, yeah.
Oh, it is a nat 20, so it's gonna be double damage.
Yeah, so roll for
Oh my God.
non-lethal.
That could have been useful last time.
Useful.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I have proficiency with the warhammer. I'm sorry, mastery with Warhammer. I have 2 of these damage thingies.
Well, you got to remember, you do have him grappled. So can you use your
I do.
warhammer with one hand?
Can you?
I don't know.
I mean,
But you could just let go of him to hit.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can let go of him to hit. But yeah, I do have 2 of these damage thingies.
Maybe you have
Cara,
2 of
help
them.
me. Like I have
what
2. I have
what?
2. Since I have mastery, I have 2 slots to click on. Roll for damage. In 2 places.
Can you share screen so I can see what you're looking
Oh
at?
right, for sure, yeah. Oh my god, where is it? There you go. So yeah, I have like these.
Oh god. So you could choose 2d8 plus 3 or 2d10 plus 3. Well, 2d10 plus 3 is more. So
Well,
I'll go,
yeah, but
I'll
like,
go 2d10
like-
plus 3. I don't know why you get to choose, but choose the bigger one.
okay.
That does seem weird. It was 16 damage. You knock him out quite easily.
Bonk!
As you can hear the kobolds in the distance, as they were starting to come back, you see that all of their 3 humans are dead, and one of them has just been rendered unconscious. Then they assume he's dead. So they all scamper and scram off and into the trees towards the They start heading more south along the pathway that you guys were currently on before you got interrupted by these. So we'll go ahead and remove them. Get that, and we will end combat. So combat has been ended. You now have a cultist in your grasp. The camp is now yours
Cool.
to do what you wish.
Oh, I tie him up. I have rope in my pocket. I tie him up.
You have 50 feet of hempen rope.
No, I have. Oh wait, no. I don't know how much.
It's a joke.
Oh.
All right, so peace has now returned to the situation as the kobolds have scattered. You have 3 dead cultists. One who Hion spared his chiseled jawline, and the other murdered brutally in the eye with an arrow.
Nice.
Yippee!
Yippee. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. So we tie up this guy, right? We tie this guy up, and we neatly place his dead comrades around him in a circle. So he's more scared of us and will tell us more things.
That is psycho. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now we just need to wait for him to wake up. But I am going to eat his food.
It's an uncooked hen.
Oh, I eat it.
You can eat it raw?
Yes. Wouldn't be the first
Oh,
time.
wow. All right.
Hungry.
Hunky.
Hungry.
Roll me 1d4.
Fuck.
Roll me a d4.
Let's see if you get poisoned.
You take
4.
4 points of poison damage.
Poisoned.
That's okay.
For eating an uncooked raw hen.
Hungry. That's okay. At least I'm full now.
Alright, so you have now aligned these three dead cultist bodies around this man as he's tied up. And I'm assuming you tied him up to some sort of
Yes.
pole so he doesn't try to run.
Yes.
As you chow down on an uncooked hen taking poison damage. You've now wait for him to wake up,
Yes.
and you are free to do anything until he wakes up. What do you guys do?
Did she leave anything I can cook?
There is one more.
Anything at all?
There is one more hen because they was feeding multiple of them. So there's one more hen you can cook or use.
All right. So I'm gonna cook that in the fireplace.
Hyon assists you by keeping the fire lit.
Is the fire lit or?
It is. It's still technically lit.
All right. Then I'm gonna cook that in the fire, on the fire, against the fire, close to the
Give
fire.
me just a second. I'm gonna get a hair tie real quick. I took out my braids because they were coming loose, and I need to put my hair up. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right. So you spend
I'd like
a good.
to
Nope. Go ahead.
Roll
Go ahead.
an investigation check to look for loot and search their belongings.
Go ahead and give me. Would it be an insight check? No, that would be people.
It's an investigation.
Investigation. Yeah, my bad.
I rolled a 15.
You find between all of them and their sacks, you find 28 silver pieces. It says SP, so I'm gonna assume 28 silver pieces between all of them.
Oh.
And they're very cheaply made weapons and stuff.
I will just pocket that 28 silver.
And from
Not
the
much.
the packs and stuff that were strewn about from the kobolds, just has some candlesticks and some silver serving dishes and some religious carvings. That's about it.
I'd like to look at these religious carvings, actually. So, hold on, let me just get my 28 silver. Lost in the UI right now. Here it is. Silver... Oh, God. Where? Silver pieces, 28. Add. Yay! Yeah, I would like to roll a religion check to see if I know anything about this, this iconography.
Go ahead.
Natural one.
You don't really know what it is. You
I
see
don't know what
it's
it is.
you see it's a religious carving, but you can't tell which one it is from.
That's fair. I don't know much about the world yet, so
Let me see that. Let me see if I can recognize it.
I throw it over to
Luna, who's cooking a hen right now.
Oh, I don't know this shit.
roll to catch it. I'll end up in the soup.
Give me an athletics check. Well, actually, because you are throwing you are throwing it. And you are cooking.
Okay, athletics check. Let me see.
Red, give me an athletics. Well, actually, both of you give me
Oh.
an athletics check.
Oh, I'm not good at athletics at all. Oh wow. Okay, natural 14. Okay.
I'll do. Can I do acrobatics? I'm better at acrobatics.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, yeah, you guys, you guys perfectly. You do a fancy toss to the statue.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Epic Space Jam montage
Epic.
of tossing the religious statue over to Luna.
Can I try to do another religion check to see if I'm just stupid like the last time that I forgot I can speak Draconic?
Yeah,
Well, you can't
I
roll
will.
twice. You can't roll bad and then go. Can I roll again?
Okay, so because of your 5, we'll keep your 5 and we'll ignore that you rolled the 3. You don't really know much. You just know that it seems to be. You just know it is a religious figure.
Alright,
You
I
know
don't know
it's-
anything about this.
Yeah. You know
What
it
else
seemed
would I
to be
miss?
taken from a shrine, from what you can tell from the figure itself, but you don't know anything else. As you continue to relent the fact that you literally forgot you could speak Draconic.
Yeah.
So as you're
Yeah,
waiting
happens.
for your food to cook, it takes a good 30, say about 45 minutes before that hen's all nicely cooked for you guys. And the cultist starts to wake up.
Oh, would you look at that?
I've been sitting in front of in front of him the whole time, just legs crossed, sitting on the ground, like behind the line of bodies that he's surrounded with. Just sitting and looking at him.
So as the cultist begins to wake, you hear him grumble.
My tiger just looks at the cultist, glares.
as he looks up and sees. So he slowly looks up and sees one dead body in front of him. And then he looks up and sees this giant figure with glued elk ears to their forehead.
It's not that obvious. It's a little obvious.
He doesn't spot the third eye, just the out this thing.
just the horns. He doesn't see the eye, and he goes ah! As he screams. He goes, what the hell, my God, my friends! What have you monsters done?
Your friends are dead.
Kill them, duh.
Why would you?
Yeah.
What did we? What did we? What did we do to deserve this?
Is he crying? Is he like?
He's freaking out. He's freaking out. He's. I'm making him sound like he's crying, but he's more like he's just freaking out.
He wants to take the lead and ask questions.
Ooh, I think it should be me, because I have all the charisma.
Charisma. Would it be persuasion?
What is charisma?
Well, you see, it's the Riz.
Oh, I've heard of Riz.
I've heard of Riz too. That's the
Riz
cultist.
2. I don't know if
Just
Riz
chimes
2
in.
had come out yet.
Yeah, I do have Riz plus 2. So I look at him and I'm like, hello. We did kill our friends. Spared you. So tell us about this cult you're in.
I don't have to tell you jack diddly.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Not
'cause
unless you
see,
roll an
if-
intimidation check to see how well you do.
Oh, shit, you're so right. Oh. Oh. So, yes, you do.
You're perfect. He goes, I don't have to tell you
Yes, you do.
anything. And then he realizes that your hand is slowly reaching over to your hammer, or however you want to play the intimidation. And he's, how do you start the intimidate? How do you do this intimidation? Go ahead and explain to me how you're going to intimidate him.
Yeah, so I lean in forward. The hammer is laid on my lap. I am holding it. And I lean in closer to him. Like, oh, yes, you do. You do have to tell us everything you could possibly know. Because if you don't, you're going to end up just like your buddies over there. Maybe worse. Who knows? Maybe we'll think about that later. So it's in your
You're
best
gonna end up
interest.
tiger food.
Also possible. So I think it's in your best interest if you start talking now.
Okay, all right, I'll talk. God,
Good
you
boy.
people are scary. All right. We were told to loot nearby villages. We were told to get loot for the horde. Hold on, let me read this before I do anything else.
Valid.
Leela, you're doing so good.
So what did you ask
This
him?
is scary.
What exactly did you ask him?
So I just asked him to tell us everything he could possibly know about this cult that he's in.
Okay. I don't know much. We just recently joined the cult a few days ago. We were told to join this raid party to go collect the loot. We were told specifically to find valuables, golds and gems and stuff like that. We were told that we can't loot anything for ourselves except those damn kobolds kept stealing dishes for some fucking reason. And
What are the valuables for?
hold on one more second. We were told to gather it for as we were preparing for the great horde to honor the Dragon Queen.
Dragon Queen? Who is this?
Hold on one second. I need to make sure if they know. Okay, he doesn't really know who it is. He just knows it's a very powerful dragon.
More powerful than the blue dragon?
I would assume so, considering it's. I don't know much, but I just know that it's probably stronger than anything I've ever seen.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
So where's the loot? Where are all the valuables?
It's at the main camp. We were heading there when we had to stop to eat because the other 3 just wanted food.
Your mistake.
Also, Cara, could you put some music on real quick?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh,
Isn't there music on?
still going. Yeah, the
Oh, it
music's
is?
still going.
I can't hear it. at
Yeah.
all.
I can change it though. I can change it to something like this, maybe.
I think I paused it on my end somehow.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah, that's good.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So you're gonna be a good boy. You're gonna give us direction to this camp, yeah?
Okay, I could do that as long as you let me live. I'll tell you anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't blow my balls off like my friend over there.
Oh, you noticed? That's great.
It's kind of hard not to notice. There's a giant hole missing in its crotch.
Yeah. As long as you cooperate, you'll be fine.
So he explains, and I will do this in his voice. There's 2 things you'll need to know about. We have a rear guard stationed before the camp. They're the ones that are going to protect any stragglers like us, and to prevent any people like you from getting closer. I won't tell you where unless you intimidate me again. But they're located closer to the south. I don't know exactly what the rear guard is composed of. I just know that it's closer to the south before the main camp.
Oh, how many people are in this horde? Sounds like a.
I don't know. I wasn't told
What about
any
the
of
main
that.
camp? What about the main camp? How many people did you see there?
I hadn't been to the main camp. We had just left a different area before. And then we were told to go straight to Green Rest after leaving our one camp. The camp we were heading
Why
to
did
for
you-
now.
Why did you join this cult?
I've wanted to be closer to the dragons.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt accepted.
So you
As-
had a lonely childhood.
Probably better than yours.
We're
You
not
don't
in a
know me,
cult, though,
bitch.
At least I had friends before you brutally murdered them.
Friends, and they're alive.
They're dead. You murdered them. And his crotch is gone.
He's talking
That's
about the
rough,
cultists.
buddy.
The only friends that this guy could ever make was by joining a cult.
We were
Yeah,
friends before the cult.
Well, and now they're dead, and yet here we are
Who
with my
recruited you?
friends.
Who
Good
recruited
question.
you? How did you find out about the cult?
And they were putting flyers all around town. Around my town. And we accepted the flyer and we went to the area and next thing I know we were in a cult. It was glorious
What an
until
awful mistake to do.
Yeah,
it wasn't a
horrible
mistake.
choices.
Clearly it was.
No, it wasn't.
Clearly it
You're a
was.
mistake.
You're a mistake.
You're a mistake.
Let's make it a mistake.
Let's make it a mistake.
I don't think.
I
I,
bet-
don't know. Group chat, group huddle. This guy's like tied up,
Group
right?
chat.
We can.
Yeah,
yeah.
You tied him up and
Okay.
put him on a thing somewhere.
We do a group huddle out of earshot. I mean, this guy's like. I don't know. This guy's like drinking the Kool-Aid, right? I don't think we can
Oh,
let
yeah.
him live. Because he's just gonna
Yeah.
go back to that camp and tell him we're coming up, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, even if we tell him we're gonna save him, or like we're gonna spare him, we obviously can't, because he believes in this cult, and if we let him go, he's
Yeah.
gonna contact them. So I mean, we just have to
Yeah.
have him believe. We can totally just make him be tiger food. Is there anything else we should ask this guy before we do that? There was something. Oh my god, like where
Anything else
the
you wanted to know?
dragon thing. Like, oh fuck, I already forgot what he's fucking shit. So I won't tell you where unless you intimidate me. But what was that? DM, please help me. I forgot.
I don't
Where the camp
remember.
was?
Probably the location of the camp.
Yeah.
Right. So we could get the exact location of the camp before we feed into the tiger.
You could start feeding him to the tiger and tell him that we'll stop feeding him to the tiger when he tells us where the camp is.
Yeah. That works.
I mean, this is the kind of guy that joins up with evil cult of dragon worshippers and decides to pillage a town for no reason just because they told him to, right? Like, this isn't a guy worth sparing.
No, for sure. Yeah, for sure not. Yeah, like he just is loyal to whoever treats him the best, I guess, who pays him the most. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who gives him the most dragons, I guess. I don't know. He likes dragons.
He likes dragons and he has no morals.
And yeah, and no friends. Not anymore.
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Any complaints, Lena? Are you do you feel like we shouldn't do these horrible things to this horrible boy?
Your food.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, and break.
So what are you guys about to do? So I can understand what's about to happen.
So, I guess,
You wanted to know where the camp was, right, Leela? And you were gonna...
yeah. Yeah, okay, so fuck. I think I should, like, intimidate him again, maybe? Like, if that would work. Because, I mean, we could, like, when you said we could have the tiger start eating him, and he'll say he's gonna stop if he tells us.
So you're gonna do the tiger method?
We're gonna do the tiger method. A little bit torture is good for the soul. Or so my mama used to say.
All right, so how are you guys going to do this? How are you going to have this happen?
The tiger's gonna start eating.
Yeah, just
Okay.
start eating his leg or something. Just
All right.
Just grab like
the
a.
tiger will go and step on him to pin him down as a start.
And he
Yes.
starts screaming and panicking. Roll for damage.
With the tiger, right?
Yeah.
Or me.
Roll for the
Tiger,
tiger damage.
Tiger. Where's the tiger? Tiger. Where are you? Here you are. Oh my god.
The tiger goes straight for his neck. And it pinches its neck and starts gnawing, like just gently gnawing and start closing in tightly and tighter. Suffocating him, starting to pierce. And then it lets go. Because it's linked to you that it knows it doesn't want it to kill it. You have successfully intimidated it, because I'm not going to have a roll for that, because that was the rule of cool.
Yeah, that was a very high roll. Like, I mean, that was 20. That was a dirty 20. Like that's
Oh,
sort
I
of the thing.
didn't see it in another roll. Did you?
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
No. But no,
Oh, no, I didn't.
the
Oh, wait,
methodology,
no, I'm seeing all
the idea of
numbers, my
using
bad.
the tiger was the rule of cool, so I will allow it.
Yeah. Yay!
So it with the tiger backing off and he realizing that you guys aren't playing around and he's freaked the fuck out. I'm pretty sure he just shit himself. He reveals all that he can and tells you that ask a question. What question are you asking him again?
The location Yes.
And anything else he knows while he's at it.
Yeah, just everything.
The location of the where are the others?
Mm-mm-mm.
The rear guard. The rear guard.
What are the bases?
The rear guard is located about a mile south from here. And the camp is.
How many other?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I'm gonna make the tiger step on you again.
I told you all I know. Mile away for the rear guard and further down for the camp.
It's all the loot you looted there.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh,
That's where
have
we
you
were
seen
told
a
to go.
monk?
They were
Remember that
prisoners.
side quest.
There were prisoners.
What do you mean prisoners? How many prisoners?
I don't know.
What are the prisoners' age? Are they children or adults?
I don't know. I think they
What do you
were.
mean you don't know?
I wasn't.
Speak!
I wasn't part of that group. I told you all I know. I swear.
Do you know why you have prisoners?
Actually, hold on. Let me see if they actually describe that. I don't think he would know. He doesn't know why they have prisoners. They just know they were told to collect some. But he's not part of the group that was told to do that.
Okay.
He seems like a bit of a fuck up, this guy.
What else?
Mm.
What
No
else?
level
Brad?
cultist.
I mean, he's told you all he knows. He told you that the rear guard is located about a mile south from where you are. The camp is further down from that way, along the pathway you're going currently. He doesn't know the number of men located in the rear guard. He doesn't know exactly how many people are at the main camp because he wasn't there.
Do you have family? Do you have family?
I have a brother.
You have a brother? Do you have children?
No, I think he
No?
has. I
Wife?
think he has kids.
Wife? Do you have a wife?
No, sadly, nobody could bear to keep up with my horniness.
Okay, that's great.
Ugh.
Eat him. Eat him.
Ugh.
Roll for damage again.
He's an incel.
It's an incel.
I just feel attacked on multiple levels at that point.
Eat him. Eat him.
You kill him.
Eat him, Clout. You eat him.
Yeah, your tiger walks back on and just immediately goes for the throat and just clamps on and snaps it as he just gurgles to death. And the life flays from his eyes.
Oh, no complaints, right? Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Oh, no. This was the plan.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
So the information
Whoa,
you have gained
gruesome.
from the cultists is that the camp is located a mile plus south of your location. From where you are now, you can't see any signs that there's a camp, that you're close. But you do know that the rear guard is located towards the south as well. You just don't know their numbers, and you don't know exactly the exact position. You just know they're located closer to it. That is what you have gleaned from this poor cultist that you traumatized and then murdered.
Not that poor.
Just another day's work.
Joined an evil cult.
Yeah. That's what you got. I mean, he said it wasn't a mistake. He made it clear it was.
As Hyon just gives a thumbs up.
He had no remorse.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as they didn't have any children, I have no remorse.
Yeah.
That was a good question. I would have thought to ask that, by the way. That's good.
Mate, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I think you're right. If we'd learned he'd had kids after we'd killed him, I think I would have felt quite bad.
Me too. That's why I asked.
No, it's good. I don't think about these things enough.
Yeah. Because you don't know.
I don't know. I don't know about it.
Yeah. That's okay. We teach.
Yippee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my tiger for intimidation because I got nothing. I got -1 charisma.
Real. Valid.
Hot but weird.
Hot but weird. Hey, isn't that just like all of us?
Not me.
You know?
I guess I'm too baby faced to have people intimidate. Yeah.
Well, you're a schmexy high elf.
True. I guess I will get horny instead of intimidated.
Bing.
So what is your next course of action after you now have the information you needed?
Let's
Well, I
find
feel-
the cultists, right?
Yeah, we probably want to find this main camp. I will say though, I feel a little silly for using spells. These guys were weak as hell.
That's okay, it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, should we get going?
Let's
think
find
so.
these cultists and get our fucking gold.
Yeah, and also bring a little justice. I can't believe how callously this guy was talking about what they did at that village. Like, there's a lot of do you remember that family? Literally, the mum trying to defend her kids when we came into town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
they
this
have
is-
prisoners.
And they have prisoners. This is dark shit.
Yeah.
They're sacrificed for their rituals. That's the only thing I can think about.
Yeah, also
You're probably right, to be honest.
Yeah, and I wouldn't really put it past them to have kids as prisoners either.
Oh well, if they do, they're all getting fed to the tiger.
Oh, I mean, yeah, obviously. I'm worried that also those prisoners, either as you said, yeah, sacrifices, or they could be dragon food. Either or.
Do
Tiger's
dragons
the
eat?
greatest RP tool. Yes, it is.
No clue.
Dragons eat people?
Mm,
I've
I
never
guess-
seen one before. The blue one.
I would assume they do. I mean, they have to eat something, right? People are decently sized for dragon meals.
We eat cows, and we're smaller than cows.
Hmm. Well, yeah, but you know, if there's a lot of people, we don't know how many prisoners they have.
True, we don't.
Oh, we should get going, I think.
I think so.
Don't wanna be in this place any longer.
I get on my tiger's back because I don't want to walk, and the tiger walks for me.
Real.
That is cute. I wish.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I had one.
Hey, you got me.
I ride on Lena's back.
You do. It's
I drive
holding
the
a couple of
caravan.
grapes.
Hion just walks beside all of you guys, just in that sleepwalking daze that he's been in since the day started.
He's
deep
deep thinking. He's deep
got-
thinking. He's deep in thoughts.
No, I think
About-
he's got food poisoning. I think he's got diarrhea.
Oh my god,
That will be too real to the situation of why Chris is not here.
Oh.
So you all head back to your carriage. I'm assuming you head back to your carriage that
Yeah.
you had stashed away for your.
Yeah, as long as the road is still good enough for us to drive on, I think we'll keep using the carriage.
Yeah, the road it's perfectly
sure.
fine road. It's just there's just tracks going to and from that you guys can see that you have been following. So you hop back on your carriage as you continue heading south for a decent bit. It doesn't take you long to reach the area to keep going as you go through. And you start coming across a slight change as you're going through these paths. You see that the forest is starting to dim, as in fade away, I mean. And there's more cliff sides and rocks starting to appear with protrusions jetting out from them as large cliff faces start breaking through. And you start coming across more and more cliff faces. What do you guys do?
Is it blocking our path?
No, it's just the area is changing, basically. It's gone from this foresty area with the cliffs jetting from the side to start condensing. The road is becoming not so much slimmer, but less forest and more cliffs and rocks.
Gonna do a perception to see what's ahead.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah, you can.
yeah, let's perceive.
Yep.
damn, nice.
Oh,
See, be real.
I see the future.
Oh fuck! Is it bright? Do you need sunglasses?
With a 23,
Oh,
with a 23, Luna activates her future sight and looks at the DM's book.
Luna casts fourth wall.
Future sight.
And you can clearly recognize that the area up ahead does seem to be where the rear guard might be located. The area
Okay,
is dotted with cliffs, a lot of spots to hide in these cliffs that just scream to your senses, your adventuring senses, that this is an ambush spot.
Okay, guys, I think we're either going to do ambush or they're gonna ambush us. But I think the rear guard is close, and there's a lot of spots to hide from, so we better be careful.
I will say, because of your perception check, you do notice that there is a way for you to avoid them, if you wish.
It
Yes.
depends how many there are.
I don't, no matter how many there are, an ambush is bad.
Well, wait. So we're traveling along the road, and we think they're laying an ambush for us.
You're about a good 100 yards or so from the spot where you can see it. But you can see from that vantage point you're at that this spot right ahead of you is most definitely the ambush spot that the rear guard is stationed in.
Right. Well, yeah. In that case, let's get off the road and see if we can circle around them. Then ambush the ambushers.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay, as you do that. Trying to read through it because I thought I took in the notes.
Okay.
It doesn't explain what happens if you guys don't fight, apparently.
Don't worry. I think we'll be fighting, just on our terms.
So you guys take this this other pathway that leads you around, and you can clearly see that this is definitely an ambush spot. You can clearly see that they can't see you, but you see one or two cultists lying in wait behind in these rocky terrains.
Just one or two, or do you think there could possibly be more, or do we think there could be more?
You think there could be more. You only see two, but you were told that it's a rear guard. A rear guard only having two people would be pretty dumb.
Yeah, correct. Can we get can we get the high ground on these guys? Can we go all the way up to the ridge on this area?
Let me see. So they're currently, from what you can tell as you're traveling through this area, the rocks that they're hidden in are about 12 to 15 feet above ground. You're traveling maybe a good 30 feet above that. So you have the advantage currently.
But we do have the high advantage, yeah.
Yeah. You just don't know how many there are.
We want to stealth forwards until we can kind of either see that it's just these two guys or see all of the others, wherever they might be hiding.
Okay. Go ahead and give me one more perception check. Since you guys are above, they don't notice you.
Does that count me? Can I do a perception too?
It's like
Yeah, all of you guys can do one.
Ooh, yippee! I think that's my first ever natural 20.
Nice.
Persuasion. Why do I always find deception and persuasion before perception? What the fuck?
Leela, you just see the two that you had already seen. Luna, you see the same. You haven't noticed anything else. Hyon's in a daze, so he doesn't notice anything. But Red, as you move through and you pass through this thing, you can see Let's see, you rolled a natural 20. So you can see 6 more cultists jutted throughout the rocks as they lie in wait. You can see 2 more men in other robes that you haven't really recognized before. But the robes are more fine than the cultists you've been experiencing. And you can also see one other person. And this one seems to be somebody who's much higher up the totem pole than the other people.
Is it the purple robes guy or someone new?
It's not purple robe. It's close to it. It's like a couple below.
Okay.
For the sake of sanity, you see 6 cultists, 2 acolytes, and a veteran.
Ah.
Wow.
Well, we've only fought cultists so far, so I guess we'll have to fight them to see.
Can I shoot? No.
Well,
Okay.
can we? Let's. Last time the problem was that you shot, but the melee weren't in range, so it kind of made it hard. I think we want to try and get as close as we can before we shoot. If that makes sense.
It makes sense. I just want to shoot.
I know. Sin, Lena. The time for shooting is sin.
Okay, so you guys want to get in position to attack is what you're going to do?
Yeah, sounds like.
Alright, let me get the characters on the field real quick. I don't know why I unclicked that. So we got our cultists. Not the culkits. 1, 2, 6 cultists. So I'll have one here.
Oh.
About there. These cultists are kind of in rocky formations,
I mean,
so...
Not really. I mean, like, if the camera's not, like, on it, I don't really care. But, you know, I think that's with anything. Like, if they just, like,
Nice.
you know, like, when you put, like, the camera, like, between the guy's legs, and you just, like, mostly see, like,
yeah, Marcus is getting a little loud.
Oh, okay.
Did you go push the talk for a little bit?
No, my
Mhm.
bad. I didn't hear that. I thought I couldn't tell what was going on. 2 veterans. They'll be hiding behind some rocks here. Oh, sorry, 1 veteran. I'm dumb. It's 2 acolytes.
How long does my magic weapon last? Tell me that's like an hour or something cool. Ooh, it does last. How long has it been since the last fight?
Traveling a mile on horse carriage with 2 carriages attached to each other because you had 2 carriages. I'd have to say it's probably been over an hour.
Okay.
So position yourselves somewhere up north from where they are right now. I'll let you guys position yourselves.
Around here.
Yeah.
Wait, where's my tiger? Where's my tiger?
Should we try and stick to the grid this time? I know it doesn't like click into place. But
Yeah,
we
try
always put
to
our
stick to the
characters-
squares as best as possible.
Because I'm seeing all of the enemies inside squares, and it will definitely help clear up
Because
some of the
each
confusion we've had around distances.
yeah, each square is 5 feet.
Yes.
So I'll move Lilo right there. I think she's busy. Nope, she's not. So, as you see this, you see them between these rocks, and you get a good view of these enemies. Let me see if I can... Are there any rocks or stones? They just recently added stickers, so... Okay. So each of these cultists are hidden between rocks. You have the high ground at advantage. So you are free to do a stealth check as you guys get closer. Right now you're fine. From where you are right now, They have not noticed you. They have not seen you. But if you want to get closer from where you are right now,
I think
you
this
will.
is close enough.
Yeah, you'll have to get a
Right, can
stealth
I
check.
shoot?
Yeah, we'll do our surprise round again.
Go ahead.
Stealth check. Oh no.
Before we do all that, well, if you're going to shoot from where you are, you don't need to do a stealth check.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna shoot wherever I am. Which is first. There's,
Before that, go ahead and roll initiative
very
real quick,
Should have. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
so we can get all this started.
Oh my God.
Back to back 20s. Yippee!
Oh my God.
All right, I guess I'll go loud then.
Okay, so let me roll Hion's initiative. Oh, we rolled 13. Got a 14. Auto initiative. It just lumps them all together. Is that correct?
It's up to you. When I DM, when I'm doing,
ungroup. I see it.
I usually keep big groups of enemies clustered on initiative. Like if there's like 3 different types of enemies, they'll each type will have their own initiative.
That's true. Can I control Z this?
Just because so many different initiatives, it's doable, but it can be a lot to track. It depends if the tool makes it easy or not.
I mean, the tool does, because it just scrolls through it. Alright, I'm just going to hit auto initiative. And start the combat. Alright, so Luna, since you want to shoot, who are you shooting?
My brain took a second to process that. Cultist D is the closest one, so I'm gonna go for that one.
Alright, Kara, but you want to put some more battle music on for us real quick?
And there.
Thank you. Go ahead and roll for hit on Cultist D.
Hell yeah.
17.
Please tell me that hits.
That hits on Cultist
Yes.
D.
Alright, damage.
Dealing 7 damage to Cultist D. As D's nuts, as he's called, screams in pain as an arrow pierces his back, throwing him. For the sake of this, it throws him down off the cliff he's hiding in, and he falls, losing his balance. He doesn't fall enough to take damage, because it's only a couple feet. But everybody is now surprised. They all are alerted for the fact that one of their allies just got an arrow in their ass. Arrow on their back. But ass sounded cooler.
I am hitting today! Yes!
Luna is actually hitting today. So now that that is done, the surprise round has started. Red, you're up first.
Lovely. Well. Let me see what I can do with a cube. This seems like it's going to be a fairly hefty fight compared to the last one, so I am going to use a bonus action to Blade Song again. Begin to hum.
What's going on?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
As Red prepares her weapon to do what she needs to do.
Right, so this is what we're looking at. Okay, there's not really going to be a good Thunderbolt, Thunderclap here, so... I'm going to do a new spell. I'm going to stay back, in my blade song, and I'm going to swish around my rapier, making some very precise movements. And as I do, I cast Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh, what does that do?
So this is a new spell. It creates a like a ball of spinning daggers, so like a sphere of death, in a 5-foot cube. And I can move it around on my turn. So it is just a cube. Make this easy. Sorry.
You're fine.
5-foot cube. Just gonna drop on top of this cultist to start off with. So this spinning ball of daggers appears in the same space as this cultist. He is going to. Oh wow, there's no rolls here at all.
Just deals damage.
Just deals damage if they're in the cube, that it deals damage. So it's 4d4 damage. That's not bad at all.
Go ahead and roll for murder.
9 points of slashing damage.
And he is literally sliced to ribbons.
Yeah.
After he got it
kind of
shot in the back by Luna.
So that ball of daggers is going to remain on the field. So it's going to stay where it is now, and if any enemies move through it or end their turn in it, they're going to take that damage as well.
Okay.
Wow.
So
That's like
Cultist
that?
D has been murdered.
You can all see the square, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely.
Alright, Cultist D is dead. The surprise round. So Leela, you're up next.
Yippee! Okay, so I did a bit of Googling to see like what exactly like why do I have 2 options to do damage. So the 1d10 plus 3 is when the hammer is used with both hands, so it can be used
Oh,
with
it's
one hand,
versatile.
both hands. Yeah, it's versatile. Yeah, so
Yes, that makes sense.
the less damage is when it's one hand, more damage is when it's with 2 hands. So yeah, I just want to clear it up because I was like why does that
Okay,
mean?
okay.
Like what is
Yeah,
that? So,
yeah.
yeah, I did Googling and that's what it is. So we actually used it correctly. Yeah, because I put him down to do damage, right? So we actually used it good.
Yeah.
So yes, since we have many people, I'm gonna use rage. How do I enter the rage? I forgot.
It's rage
just-
again?
You just click it. Ray turns her into an even bigger monster.
Ah, right, okay.
It's like a berserk range.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's every time it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Every time I look like where the fuck is the option to activate rage? Okay, so and oh wait, actually I wanna move closer first. My bad. Okay, I move.
Each square is 5 feet.
I move here. That's 30 feet. Or so the ruler told me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
that's 30.
6, 7, 8. Yes, awesome. I move there. I rage, and now also with my little wild surge. When I enter rage, I can roll on the wild magic table to determine the magical effect. Yippee! So I get to roll a d8.
What does this look like then, Yasha? As you,
So, oh yeah.
Yeah. What is this? What is all happening right now?
Right.
what is
So
happening?
I rush up to the enemies, and as I'm next to them, I rage, and everybody can see just this wild magic crackling all around me. You know something's going to happen. Like something is different. This is new. This button is so hard to hold. Something is new. This is different. Like this has not happened before. And I'm gonna roll a d8 to see what happens. Because there's 8 options that could happen.
All right, with a 5. What happens with a 5?
I didn't see the roll. What the fuck?
It says 5 on mine.
You roll a 5.
Oh my god, it's there. Yes, I rolled a 5. Awesome. So with a 5, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
So whenever they attack while you're in rage,
Yes, so whenever anybody attacks me, they if I'm raging, they take 1d6 force damage. That just happens. There's no saving throw or anything. That just happens to them. And also, yeah, so raging is a bonus action. Wild Surge takes no action, because that's like a thing that happens with rage. So I can still attack as well! La la! And I want to bonk somebody, hoping I will hit. Let's try to bonk Acolyte A. 17?
that hits.
Yay! Okay, and I will do it with 2 hands, so I do more damage. And that's 8 points.
As you...
Oh, also,
ahead.
wait, there's also a thing. Proficiency with Warhammer allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll of any attack you make with it. Like, is that's already like added on automatically, right?
I think so.
Okay, then that's 8 damage, yes.
So, as you strike Cultist A with your hammer, as you release this wild, bestial magic that you have somehow learned in the very little time that you've done this, somehow. Only God knows how you've achieved this magic power this quickly. And the bestial magic unleashes as you grab your hammer and swing really hard, crushing this cultist beneath it as he still grasps for air, as he is looking on death's door with the attack you struck him with. And anything else for your turn?
Nope, she just smiles maniacally, being very happy that all of this magic choosing has... It's finally something's happening. She's very happy, and that's her turn.
Alright, it's Hion's turn now. With Hion's turn going, he is going to... let's see... I'm just going to play his character as simple as possible for myself, so I don't... Because I don't know how to play this character. So he's just going to do... Let's see, an Eldritch Blast of 120 feet. He's going to fire off... Let's see... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to fire off an Eldritch Blast to Cultist B in the distance. As he can see Cultist B staring at him. Going, I know what you did. And Hion, in his lucid dream state, doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. As he just readies an Eldritch Blast. With a 15 to Cultist B. It hits. Dealing 6 points of damage to Cultist B. As Cultist B gets smacked by an Eldritch Blast. And starts roiling from the pain and the skin tearing and, you know, the eldritch magic sifting from his wound.
Alright, Cultist B or Acolyte B?
It's Cultist B.
Oh, okay, I see it. Never mind.
And I'm just going to have that as Hion's turn. So next up is Luna.
So I have Cultist E in my eyes, being looking at it very menacingly, like thinking what to do to him. I'm gonna try and hit it with my longbow. Does that hit?
Who are you hitting?
Cultist E.
Cultist E.
Yeah.
That does hit. Roll for damage.
Excellent.
Their AC, the cultist AC is 12.
And I hit 6 points of damage.
It's cultist E. As you strike a bow, you hit him in the in the shoulder, and he roils from the pain as he stands there ready to strike.
My beast moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Ooh, it reaches! Excellent! And he's gonna do the beast strike, which is the basic one he has. Let's see how much.
Did you roll to hit? You gotta
Yeah.
roll the d20. You roll
Oh,
for
right,
damage.
Right, sorry. Return it.
You're fine.
There we go.
And then I think, we add 5 to it?
Yeah, we have 5 to it.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That hits. So you deal 6 damage. So that eviscerates Cultist E.
Nice.
As your spirit tiger runs up to him, claws ready, and just slices him in twain as he is brutally murdered.
Excellent.
All right. And
I'm not
surprise round is now over. So starting off the next turn is Red. You're up again.
Yippee! Okay, I'm just gonna keep things really, really simple. I'm just gonna basically defend the ranged and back up Leela. So I'm just gonna stay with my sword out and ready, and with my action on this turn, all I'm gonna do is simply move my cloud of daggers to this spot on top of Acolyte A.
You can move it?
Yeah, but it takes an action, so it's basically an attack move.
And does that trigger on your turn or their turn?
So it's concentration up to a minute. Conjure spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube centered on a point within range. Each creature in that area takes 4d4 slashing damage. Creature also takes this damage if it enters the cube and ends its turn in the cube. On your later turns, you can take a magic action. So I just move it. I move it and they take the damage. There's no rolls there other than the damage dice.
That is broken.
Well, Magic Missile doesn't roll either. It's not very high damage. Like, 4d4 is pretty low for a second level spell.
Yeah. So just go ahead and roll for damage. Since he's placed on it with 11 damage to Cultist A. Cultist A is eviscerated in the serrated blades of your magic.
Yippee!
And Cultist A is now murdered.
This spell, I will say though, I didn't realize that there was no saving throw or anything. It's a lot better than I realized it was. I was just like, knives, yeah, I'm a knife wizard.
And anything else for your turn?
No, that's it. But that's basically all I can do on my turn. Is just move it.
All right, Cultist A is up next. He's got a speed of 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to charge up towards Hion. And he's going to go in for a Scimitar strike towards Hion. With a 10. Does not hit, thankfully. So he swings at Hion and he misses completely. Next up is Cultist B. Cultist B has 30 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to get closer to Leela. That's all he can actually do for his turn. He doesn't have any range, so that's all he can do. He's just gonna start screaming obscenities for his action at Leela.
Mistake.
Acolyte. He's gonna move over to the side of Leela because he doesn't know about your wild magic. As the DM, I wouldn't know that. The enemies wouldn't know that. Let's see. First level spellcaster. Spellcasting ability is wisdom. Nope. How would it pop up like that? Ah. Couldn't do that. That's a touch. Okay. I don't know why why does it do that? I have to learn how to play these characters. Because I don't know why it doesn't pop up like everything else does. Okay. He's just gonna strike you with a club. That's only if they hit you, right? Your magical effects.
No, it's if they it's on attack.
Oh, on attack.
Yeah, whenever it hits you with an attack roll. My bad. Yeah. Whenever a creature hits me, so yeah, they have to hit me.
Okay, they have
My
to hit
bad.
you. Well, he
Yeah.
has an 8. Does an 8 hit?
Nope.
Okay. So he swings his club and he misses completely. As he screams more obscenities at you. And we can't attack diagonally. Chat does mention that diagonal attacks count as 5 feet.
Valid.
So next turn is Cultist C.
Wait, why can't you diagonally attack? Since
You
when?
you can. It counts as like 5 feet. That's what chat was mentioning.
Huh. I'm not, yeah. I'll need to see that ruling. That's completely new to me.
Well, I mean, I think it's just so that
5
people can.
feet diagonal attack.
So Cultist C, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna go up here.
It's an optional rule.
It's an optional.
Yeah.
Well, I'll allow it for right now, so that way it just makes it easier. What's the AC for your tiger?
Let me see. Let me see. AC 16.
Jesus Christ. He's gonna try to hit your tiger.
Okay.
Does a 6 hit?
No, AC 16.
I know.
so
I
don't
was
think
just
it
being
is.
stupid. So he pulls out he scimitars the air as he tries to strike the tiger, and it misses. He's like, that tiger killed my friend. Prepare to die. And he misses. That's all he can do. Leela, you're up next.
Yippee.
Tiger just roars at it and loses balance. It misses.
Yeah. I want to bonk the acolyte. I want to bonk the acolyte. So I roll to hit. Uh, 18.
That hits.
Yippee. Oh, 11.
Oh wow.
With an 11 damage,
Bonk.
the acolyte survives for 10 seconds before he realizes he's been dead for those 12. As you brutally smash
yeah.
down and literally crush the acolyte beneath your hammer, with blood pooling as you pull it up, and a crushed acolyte corpse is now in front of you.
Her hammer is all sticky and yucky now from all the blood and guts and And you can see that she definitely has a bit of a crazed look on her face. She's smiling. She's still smiling. Oh, she's very happy.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, it's Hion's turn. And because he's got a very pesky cultist in front of him,
Yeah.
does an action... Because he doesn't have the dagger... Well, he would... He'd have the dagger equipped right now, wouldn't he?
I think so.
That's annoying. Trying to, like, look at the thing and it's like, oh, you have all the other things. So what did... Yeah. I'm just trying to see if... So would there be a range penalty for firing Eldritch Blast this close or no?
Is he in melee range?
Yeah, he's literally right in front of Hion.
Yeah, ranged attacks made in melee range have... Oh gosh, is it disadvantage or is it like -5 or something? What is it?
I think it's disadvantage.
Range attack in melee. Disadvantage, yeah. Is it within 5 feet? There are some features that let you negate that, but by default it would be disadvantage.
All right. Well, he's gonna pull out his dagger and strike with a 15 to cultist A in front of him. That does hit. So he's gonna do 5 points of damage to the cultist as he stabs him right in the gut, puncturing him like a John Wick cool action scene going off in his mind as he stabs him. And that will be all Hion's turn. The veteran can now move. The veteran, seeing all of this stuff going on, let me see. Okay. The veteran sees all this stuff going on, and he sees that there's some real shittery going on, and he sees the monster in front of him with the wild magic going on. The tiger in the distance murdered one of his members. He sees an archer in the distance gleefully cheering for a beast to rip things to shred, and he sees Red casting magic. So he readies his heavy crossbow, and he's going to make an attack at Red.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
A 22 does hit.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna cast shield.
And what does
Use
shield
my
do?
reaction. Shield gives me a +5 to my AC on a reaction. When I see him fire, I just instinctively throw up the shield spell, and the arrow is deflected.
Okay, so just negate the attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Close. That shield will stay up for the rest of the turn as well, so I keep the +5 until start of my next turn.
That is all he can do on his turn. And Luna, you're up.
Oh. Alright, so I have between Cultist C or Cultist A, but Cultist A is so close, it's giving me anxiety, so I'm gonna aim to Cultist A, and hopefully it hits because he's kind of close. It does hit. Alright,
Yeah, that's more than
Damage.
5 feet, so you're not at a disadvantage, right?
I don't know. It doesn't say anything.
No, I was just saying out loud for myself. 9 points of damage to Cultist. Cultist A as he gets an arrow straight in his eye, finally landing that eye shot you've been wanting to get as he falls over dead.
Alright, now my cute little tiger. D20, D20, D20.
With an 8 plus 5, it's a 13 to Cultist C. Is that who you're attacking?
Someone in front of him, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That does hit.
Alright. And now we go for hit. Oh, it just nibbles his ankle, I guess.
It just grazes his leg a little bit as he strikes with his claws. Alright, anything else?
That will be it.
Alright. Cultist F's turn, who's been down here. Cultist F, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to get right in front of, beside Leela. He's going to make a scimitar attack as he ready his blade. Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
And what happens when he hits you?
He gets 1d6 of force damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that force damage for me real quick. 5. I'll take 5 points of damage.
Did he just kill himself?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to take the damage first, just in case. He did die. Because if he dies before his attack, there'd be no point rolling an attack. So, he will roll for damage. Does 3 points of damage. As he cuts you. As he
So
gets hit
you
with...
already halved that for me, right?
Huh?
You already halved that for me, right?
Yeah, I already did the damage to him that you
Nice.
that you would receive.
I mean, like the damage that you rolled, like you already halved that, like the tree is like
halved
the
it
halved.
for your rage.
Raging, yeah. So that would be.
That'd be 2 damage.
We're rounding up,
We round down.
so that would be 1.
Yeah.
If he made 3, then that would be 1, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I hate when it's odd numbers.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, you take 1 point of damage.
Oh, she just laughs at him. Oh, she just laughs and laughs
All
and
right,
laughs.
Red, your turn is now.
Okay. Oh, the guy who came into melee range is dead, right?
Yeah, Luna brutally shot him through the eye finally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the grinder going. I'm just gonna move the to here
Grinder.
to Cultist B.
Go ahead and roll for
meat
damage.
grinder.
Yeah.
And he's brutally murdered. Grinded to pulp again.
This spell,
Jesus
I'm realizing
Christ.
now, this spell is very effective on because it's 4d4. It's got a very
I got rid of your
consistent
thing by
average
accident.
damage.
Nope.
I got rid of it by accident. I was trying to quit the
Oh, that's
cultist.
fine. He exploded.
DM said no more.
Ah, here.
It's
There we
very good when like these enemies have low health. I think this spell might drop off pretty quick, but
Yeah,
right now
we're
it's
still early.
blasting.
So yeah, another cultist was just turned into mincemeat and shreds. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it. So yeah.
Alright, cultist C is up. And as cultist C, seeing all this happen, still readies his scimitar to strike towards the tiger in front of him.
Leave my tiger alone.
Well, your tiger shouldn't be adorably attractive to death. Does a 14 hit?
14, let me remember.
I think it's 16, isn't it?
Yeah, it has a 16 AC, so it does not.
Yeah, it misses again. The cultist is very angry and very bloody as he relinquishes to Leela's turn.
La la! She looks at Cultist F. Oh, he dared to strike her. Now it's his turn, hopefully. Hopefully I don't miss, haha. Ooh, 11.
That
I think
is
it
a
misses.
miss. 12 is the target.
Ah,
You swing your axe and it misses as you're gleefully unaware that you've completely missed him.
damn.
And chat does want me to remind you that you do have reckless attack, but
Nah.
since you've already used your action.
Yeah, nah.
Anything else for your turn?
We'll see how that turned out last time. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Hion's turn next. Now he's gonna move a couple feet. I'm trying to put him in a decent spot, and he's gonna ready Eldritch Blast to blast Cultist F. Because fuck Cultist F. So he'll Eldritch Blast to Cultist F with 24. That does hit.
Wow.
And taking 6 points of damage, Cultist F is head explodes as he's blasted with Eldritch Magic and dies. And it is now the veteran's turn. Seeing all this happen to Gil. Oh, we're still here. Cultist F. He is just going to continue. He's actually gonna make his move and charge towards 10, 15, no, towards Leela. He's gonna draw his longsword as he makes his move. So he's gonna do 2 attacks against you. One target hits 7. Huh? Oh. Okay, I see what it means. Okay. Wait. +5 to hit, reach 5 feet. One target hits 7 damage, slashing damage, or 8. That's confusing. Oh wait, I see what it is. That's the thing you were talking about for yours, Leela. Okay, so he's gonna do an attack first attack against you. Was a 13 hit?
Yes, it meets.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage for it real quick.
Yeah. A big red flash.
He'll take 4 points of damage from that.
Hits him in
And
the
his
forehead.
first
Ow.
attack, because he's using 2 hands, is going to be dealing 12 points of damage, and half of that would be 6. So take 6 points of damage.
Yep.
And then he's going to make a second attack against you. Seven, I'm assuming, does not hit.
Nope.
So he slashes with you a second time, but it misses. And that is about it for his turn. So Luna, you're up next.
I'm getting kind of upset that the only cultist alive now has been trying to attack my tiger. So I'm gonna try and hit him. Let's see. Does that hit?
15 hits.
Alright. And damage will be 5. Great.
He's still hanging in there. He's looking very bloody and very much on his last leg.
Alright, let's see if my tiger finishes him off.
The 14, that hits.
And damage will be.
Unless you roll a 0, which is impossible. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, your tire cleaves him in twain as he
That's
dies and
great.
falls to the floor. All right, Red, you are up next.
Oh, what do I do? Should we capture that veteran?
Ooh, that would be a good idea. He might have more info.
Okay, I'm gonna summon the blades on his leg, on his foot.
I'm gonna try to go for the foot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do non-lethal damage.
Okay. He'll take 11 points of damage.
I might have to move to get to range of that. It's 60 feet. No, I'm well within this range, so I'm just directing it. I'm like, what's that dude from Guardians of the Galaxy with the needle?
Oh yeah, that's basically what you are.
Happens.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
All right, anything
I
else?
said that.
The cultist
That's it.
looks worn, but he's still hanging in there strong. Leela, you're up next. Or the
Okay,
veteran,
Lila's pissed. Lila's pissed. What do you mean you hit me? Absolutely not. Mistake! And now she misses what? Never mind. 18.
18 does hit. 17's the AC.
Oh, nice. Okay, and I do non-lethal damage as well, and I bonk this motherfucker. For 10 damage.
I want to capture him. He's gonna die at this point.
No, I
We're
did
going
non-lethal.
non-lethal.
Oh, okay.
10 damage. All right, he's looking a little weary. Hion's turn next. Well, let's see. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Seeing that Leela has been banged up a little bit, he's going to cast Healing Word on you, Leela.
Yippee!
You're going to heal for 9 points of healing.
9.
So he will use a first spell slot. Or is it a second?
Yeah, I
one?
can tank quite a bit.
So yeah. So you take 9 points of healing. And that's all he's going to do for his turn. And the veteran, still within this. Does he take more damage from the blades on his turn, or is it only your turn? I don't think we...
It's if he ends his turn.
Okay.
So he gets to move out of it for free. But if
Okay.
he gets grappled or for some other thing that stops him from moving, and he ends his turn in that same spot, he'll take damage again.
And an attack of opportunity would be if he were to move away.
Yes.
But if he moved to like a
yeah.
side, would that count as an attack opportunity?
Yeah, so he can move around Leela in a circle. It's only if he moves away from her
Okay.
range.
Alright, so he's gonna see this blade thing you put on his leg, and he's gonna move to the side over here. And he's gonna make another attack on Leela. Seeing that he's smart enough to realize if he were to try to do something else, it might end badly for him. As he puts up this last fight, he's gonna roll to hit. There's a 16 hit.
Yep.
Now go ahead and roll the force damage for me from your bestial magic.
And
take-
another red lightning shoots out of her for 3 damage.
And he'll roll for hit as he's doing another two-handed attack for 6 more points of damage to you. He's dealing 12, but it's since you're still halved, right?
Yep, I'm still righteous.
So yeah, you'll still take 6 points of damage. And then he'll roll for a second attack against you. 10 misses.
Yep.
That second attack does not want to hit. And Luna, you're up.
All right, can I order my tiger to sit on him? To sit on the veteran? Is we want to capture him?
You can order him to deal non-lethal damage.
Just sit on it. Sit on it. Sit on him. Okay, just gonna move my tiger here. And let's see if that's a non-lethal damage.
And
Let's see.
Just name that your attack is non-lethal.
Oh no, it misses.
Yeah, that misses. It whiffs.
Okay, let me see if I can shoot him.
The tiger raises its ass as it tries to sit on it, and it misses completely.
Let me see if I can shoot him. Let me see. Oh my god.
Now with an 8, you miss completely. With an arrow going past and right through Leela's elk horns on her head.
Oops. I'm sorry.
As random imaginary people in the background go, "Go!" And Red, you're up
Go.
again.
Me again?
Yep.
Yippee!
There's only 5 of you. There's technically only 5 of you left.
He's done well to survive a turn from all of us. But I go for the same leg again.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage.
There's only so much of this you can take.
Yeah, he's looking wounded. He's looking close to his last legs. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right, Leela, you're up again.
Bonking time. Holy.
24, that hits.
Non-lethal, by the way. I love it.
11 points of damage. He is now looking pretty much... He's looking on his last leg. And a Hion's turn. Let's see. He is going to make an attack with his hand axe to throw it. So he's going to throw the hand axe non-lethally. I don't know how you can do that, but we're going to make it...
Yeah, so you spin it around, so the handle bonks him on the head.
So he's going to make a non-lethal attack with a hand axe. And misses completely.
Damn.
And
Everybody's
that
trying to
is...
hit me today. Fuck.
Yeah, the hand axe flies through your horns again.
Fuck.
And that is Hion's turn. And the veteran's turn again. He's now surrounded by everything. He's just gonna accept his fate, but he's not gonna go down without his fight. He's gonna ready his blade again to strike you with a 24.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage for me. 3 points of force damage.
Yay.
And he'll roll to attack to hit with 10 points coming at you, but half would be 5. And he'll do another strike towards you. With a 16.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Finally. I mean, no!
6.
How do you want this magic to work? Does the magic, does the retaliation do non-lethal damage?
I mean, if we turn non-lethal, I guess it does. Yeah. Oh my god. So as he attacks me, you've been seeing this throughout the fight. Red flashes of lightning shooting out of her, attacking anyone who have been attacking her. And as he tries to land his last hit, you see the big. Well, it's not very big. You see the red lightning go right, like right for like in between his eyes and knock him unconscious. And you see him. He lays unconscious, and you can see just like red crackling magic just sizzle over his body.
It starts twitching a little bit from the pain.
Yeah, it's bzz, bzz, bzz.
All right. And he is now rendered unconscious. And that was the fight. You have now murdered all these other guards and have one prisoner.
Yay!
As
More
Lila's
torture!
as Lila's magic did most of the work. And Red's blades of blendering.
Red's cheese grater.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I dissipate the cloud of daggers. Didn't think that would be so effective.
That was extremely effective, Red.
Well, so are you. What was that red lightning?
I don't know. I guess the choosing. I don't know. The whatever they did to us in that facility. I guess that finally awakened something in me that I don't even know that just kept happening. It just happened.
I understand. I feel it too. I can feel myself getting stronger. My songs come back to me.
Oh, something good finally coming out of that horrible place.
Alright, you can switch the music now.
Yippee.
Alright, what is your next plan of action?
Loot.
I tie him up. Looting time, everyone's
Loot,
dead.
please. Loot,
please.
please. I investigate.
With a 22, you find just a couple gold pieces between all of them. Maybe about
Where is it?
12 gold pieces in total. And you find a scroll with weird words on it. You can't decipher what they are. It looks mainly like gibberish.
I'm going to identify it as a ritual. So for the next 10 minutes, 11 minutes, I'm going to meditate with this scroll and cast the identify spell.
And how does that work?
So, you touch an object throughout the spell's casting. If the object is a magic item or some other magical object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any ongoing spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn that spell's name. Basically, it's just like
Appraisal.
appraisal. That's exactly what it is, yes.
Okay, well, I will tell you before you use this. I don't want you to waste any spell slots. It does
Nope,
not
this
seem...
is a free spell.
Okay,
Because I'm taking 11 minutes to cast it, I can do it for free.
alright. So in those 11 minutes, it's not a magic item, but it does seem to be enchanted. It just seems to be like orders for this group, what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Telling them that they're to hold the line here, and at certain points at a later time they are to move. Tomorrow morning they are to move to a different location. But it does not say the location that you're there to move to.
Interesting. How much gold was it?
12 gold pieces in total.
Lovely. So what was the... Sorry, because the identify spell would tell me about this. What magic is on this scroll?
It's just a basic, I guess, concealing spell. It's just to hide their orders. It's nothing powerful. It's just to, help keep it in case it fell into other hands. So with 11 minutes of passing, you now have this cultist, who I'm assuming you've tied up.
Yes,
Yeah.
I tie him up. Immediately I tie him up. Yes.
This person starts to wake up. What? My leg is bleeding. What have you done?
Oh, Tupat's so sad. So you're gonna
Tiger
tell
looks
us.
to wake him up.
So you're gonna tell us what you know. Yeah. And we might let you live. So you're gonna tell us everything you know about this, and I point at the scroll that Red has. I'm pointing at that. You're gonna tell us about this, where you're moving, like everything. You're gonna tell us about that, okay?
Give me an
And I
intimidation
suppose-
check. And then continue on.
Oh.
He
He's not
screams,
afraid
I
of
won't
me.
tell you anything! And then he bites his own tongue.
Oh. Huh?
He says, I won't tell you anything, and then he kills himself.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Well, fuck
Wow.
Yeah.
that. Okay. Well,
That guy
Well,
was.
I have it.
well.
That was pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna be honest. That was. I don't think I could have done that. I'll be honest. If somebody was trying to get information out of me on you guys, I would just tell them where you are. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he
Yeah, sure.
he just says, I'm not telling you nothing, and then he just bites his own tongue.
Yeah, that was really cool.
It's almost as if you would needed a natural 20 to have succeeded in that.
Oh fuck.
I have a -1 intimidation. I have a baby face.
Well, that.
And with that, that's where we'll end the session.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a good point, because I know you guys have plans later on.
True.
But yeah, that
It
is...
sounds like a lot of people.
We are carving our way through this cult.
Oh,
quite literally.
yeah. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say that both
it-
of those fights were optional.
I don't care.
We choose to fight.
But yeah, so you so yeah.
Yeah, we just got new toys. We need to
Yes, that
play
is
with our
so
new
true.
toys.
That is so
Yeah.
true. All three of us had lots of new special things to play with.
Yeah, I need to play with my new toys. They're shiny and red. Or whatever color they are.
Play.
Yes!
But yeah, so yeah, he just offs himself because he ain't telling you shit.
No, it's. I mean, that's what. It's like cyanide capsules in the tooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. You imagine if I would have rolled an at 20, that would have been sick.
It is
But I
cool
guess-
though,
yeah.
especially comparing this dude who's clearly like a hardened, tough guy geezer to
Yeah.
To the other guy
absolute
who
little
was
baby we captured first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the
Like there's
Yeah.
definitely like a hierarchy here of.
For sure.
Yeah.
I will say this before we end. You do notice that these cultists, this group of cultists, and are definitely higher up than the ones
Yeah.
you've experienced.
Well, I think we could pretty easily figure that out just from fighting them. That veteran was tough. He took 3 of my dagger balls and lived, where all of the little guys were taking 1 and dying.
Yeah, and I also like I did like a good bit of damage to him, plus my spells as well. Like this bro was tanky. That was nice.
Yeah, mini boss.
No, the mini boss was
mini
the one
boss.
that kicked Lilo's ass.
Well,
We'll get
I'm
him.
gonna find it. I'm on a quest for vengeance now. On God, I'm gonna find this guy again. I'm gonna beat his ass. Like she cannot get over it. She's like, no, like, I can't. I need to find this motherfucker.
I hope you guys had fun. I actually did some research for that one.
Yeah.
Fun.
I thought it'd be a
That was
little
really fun.
easier to do the grid-based combat. Trying to
Yeah.
do grid-based going forward.
For sure.
Yes.
I will show you the other maps as we go to it so that you guys have that. But we'll try to keep the grid-based actual combat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Because the grids help a lot, actually. Yeah.
it
It's
does.
like where I am right now. Like I can tell like where like I can reach
Exactly how far
like,
the person is.
Yeah, that's super useful.
Yeah. So I thought that was trying. And also, there was a mistake I made last week for some of the rolls. Kara helped me understand that I misunderstood completely. So thank you, Kara, for that. I was making you guys add modifiers that didn't make any sense. And it was supposed to be either or modifiers that we fixed this time. So that's all good.
All good this time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, also stuff to shit
honestly-
happens.
I honestly don't think I spotted anything. Anything wrong today. I think you got it spot on.
Well, the good thing is we're improving. We're learning.
You graduated. Congratulations.
You guys
The
did too,
rulebook for this
because
game is like 500 pages big. You're gonna get, you are gonna get things wrong.
We're always gonna get things wrong.
Chat's always gonna get things wrong, and it's just, you just constantly learn, and then you forget things and you relearn them, and yeah.
but I had fun today. I say we'll keep on plans for next Sunday. If anything happens, we'll of course change from there, right?
Yeah.
Unless. Also, happy Easter for those who celebrate. But
Yeah, happy Easter.
yeah, I think we all had fun today. And
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't pull back the numbers this time. A lot of the time, because Kara mentioned, and I noticed it too. I was babying you guys a bit too much on that last session, and I didn't pull my punches. The kid gloves are off. The teenager gloves are on.
Yeah, the teenager gloves.
I don't have the adult gloves yet. I haven't earned those yet. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully next time we can have all four of you here. We all did miss Crimson here. I tried not to use too much of his stuff, just because not knowing how to play the class, one thing, and of course I don't want to use a lot of stuff. But yeah, I won't keep you guys today because I know you got a collab coming up soon, right? Yasha?
Yeah, in an hour, yeah.
So for those of you who aren't
So I'm
followers of Yasha's cult, go check out Yasha. Let me see if I can.
follow me.
I don't remember my command.
Last day of birthday event, by the way.
It's also
Happy
the last
birthday!
day of her birthday.
Yeah, last day of my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, that doesn't even do anything. Oh well, I tried. But yes, go support Yasha in her birthday. She's an amazing person. Along with all of these amazing people, please give them support, give them love, give them kindness as you curse me into oblivion. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I hope you all have a good day. And go ahead and end stream here today. And again, we'll pick up for next week. If anything happens, we'll of course let you guys know. But until then, enjoy yourselves. Stay frosty. And as I kind of say sometimes and kind of don't say, make love, not waffles. That's about all I've got. Anything for you guys?
Make children, but with responsibility.
No, that doesn't
Make
happen.
sure you're actually planning to have them.
What?
Is this a PSA you're trying to do for childbirth?
What?
Yeah, May's telling us to reproduce more.
Make kids with waffles is what I heard. I don't know.
What? No, that's a lie.
Make waffles with children.
Yeah, put the children in the waffle iron.
Yeah. Oh. Yes.
Yeah, make sure you pet your pets.
Murder hobos, all of you.
Hey, it's just yeah, a little bit.
We ain't killed nobody what's not done deserved it.
Exactly, they all deserved it.
They all
To make
They're
sure
all
that they
bad.
have children.
Murder.
We make sure that they have children.
But thank you guys for enjoying with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for cheering these people on as they continue the story that I'm doing my best to make entertaining, which I hope it was. But either way, thank you. We will see you guys some other time, because we don't know if we'll be here next Sunday or not. Bye bye, everybody.